One of the biggest mysteries at Five Nights at Freddy's security breach has to be the Post-it room. And I believe that I have found the key to the puzzle. Well, maybe not the whole puzzle, but I believe I am getting closer with this theory. Hello, I am Monkey Moses, and I will be taking you beneath the Pizzaplex for another FNAF mystery. Remember to like and subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell to see more videos. With the newest installment of the games, that being Ruin, we are introduced to the one and only Mimic. The Mimic was first introduced back in the Tales of the Pizzaplex books with questionable canonicity, and had his first game appearance, timeline-wise, in Ruin. For the sake of this theory, we are going to be focusing on the games and not the books. There might be a separate video for that later down the line, but ultimately, let's continue with that. Game time-wise, it is believed to be created by Henry Emily, who, if you do not know, was the partner of William Afton at Fazbear Entertainment. When Henry was working on the Mimic, I'm assuming it saw what William was doing at the time, which was killing children, unfortunately. And he had probably witnessed the missing children's incident. This can be shown with how the Mimic, in one of the endings of Ruin, puts on different mascot costumes, similarly to how William would put on his Spring Bonnie costume when hunting down and killing all the children. Yeah, I'm realizing this is not the best inspiration. Anyway, the Mimic was most definitely with Henry even at the time of Pizzeria Sim, and was ultimately, I believe, to be ultimately burned in the fires of the Pizzaplex, of the pizzeria, FNAF 6 location, or was not even in the location, just nearby, but that's here nor there. So when it came time for the Pizzaplex to be built, the Mimic was still at the pizzeria or nearby or somehow still functioning, but they realized he was very dangerous and left him down in the sinkhole, which is what we see in Ruin, as he is, wandering the halls of the abandoned pizzeria and the fire pits. Man, Pizzeria Simulator is wild. So if the Mimic was at the Pizzaplex when it was first being built, what would have stopped it from exploring the Pizzaplex and later wrecked off? This was obviously, it had its own freedom at some point, or it broke out. I believe it saw what William did back in the 80s with all the children still alive, so he created his own family with the staff bots. One for William, one for Mrs. Afton, one for Elizabeth, and one for Michael, and one for the crying child with the missing head after the bite of 83. Which makes sense because we have the staff bots, just like I mentioned earlier. It saw the bite of 83. And decided it was going to put them back together. Just like the line, I'm going to put you back together. Here's a post from a Twitter user, Freddy Facts Blogs, which has a whole bunch of the post-it notes. And the post-it notes really do share much insight on the Mimic's development, as it was learning and growing throughout its time existing, that it somehow was able to make its way throughout the Pizzaplex while it was being built, and I believe that it was at this point still gaining sentience, and it was learning. This is very important. It was learning, or at least attempting to learn, by either mimicking or studying the random scribbles, or apparent random scribbles, that we make as a language. And it is shown to be coming of consciousness or attempting to mimic how people write.
I am still
And
beautiful.
yeah, a quick thanks to Freddy Facts Blogs on Twitter for uploading these files to show the progress is made. This is why I believe the Mimic to be the post-it note person who is doing all that. Anyway, that's all for this video. A quick thanks once again to Freddy Facts Blogs on Twitter. I will be linking their post in the description. I will see you all next time and have a phasorific day.